Thank you for tuning in to this Navigating Technology at NPC mini workshop. This session aims to showcase the various ways we can offer support for all your technology needs. Our goal is not only to reduce the frustration you may encounter, but also to ensure that the college receives valuable data and feedback. This information will be instrumental in shaping tech trainings and guiding strategic technology purchases in the future. At NPC, there are currently 3 convenient avenues for reporting technology issues or making technology requests. You can utilize the help desk, reach out via phone, or simply drop Taz an email. Help desk is the online ticketing system for our technology advancement and support department and can be accessed at helpdesk.npc.edu. If you haven't done so yet, or if your NPC computer hasn't been configured accordingly, I highly recommend either bookmarking Help Desk in your browser or creating a desktop shortcut so it's readily accessible when you need it. Allow me to swiftly guide you through the process of submitting a ticket on Help Desk. First, when you navigate to helpdesk.npc.edu, you'll notice that it seamlessly integrates with our single sign-on. If you're logged into a college computer, your login credentials should autofill. Otherwise, use the same login credentials you use for all college Microsoft applications. Once you've entered the ticketing system, the only button you'll really ever need to navigate to is the Support Request button under Technical Advancement and Support. After clicking that button, you've officially initiated the ticket creation process, and you'll immediately be prompted to select an issue category. To streamline this process and save you from the hassle of deciphering the perfect category for your issue, TAS has introduced the Faculty Request category. It includes 4 subcategories: Software Request, Connected Classroom Issue, Hardware Request, and General Issue. These should theoretically cover all issues or requests you might encounter. If, by chance, your issue doesn't neatly fit into these subcategories, feel free to enter it under General Issues and reach out to either me or Deb Stewart, the Director of Technical Services. We're happy to accommodate and consider adding a new subcategory as needed. One interesting aspect of the ticketing system, despite the fact that technology issues don't always have a physical location, is that it necessitates a specified location for submission. For non-location specific issues, I usually use my office. You can follow suit or select a random campus or center and enter NA or an arbitrary value for the building and room. That is, unless your issue specifically relates to a particular location. Finally, you'll input a detailed description of your issue or request, providing as much information as possible. If relevant, feel free to upload screenshots or pictures or a document to further illustrate your issue. Also, be sure to enter a date needed by if relevant. You can provide an ideal resolution date or leave this field empty if the issue is not time sensitive. Once you've provided all the necessary details, simply hit the Save button to complete this process. Before exiting the screen, take a moment to check your email and confirm the receipt of a submission email. In case you haven't received one, make a note of the reference number provided and keep it handy until your issue is resolved or addressed. Now that we've covered the ins and outs of using Help Desk, it's worth noting that if you encounter issues like being unable to log into or access an NPC computer, you have the option to reach out to the support center directly. If you're in a campus classroom or office with a phone, simply dial extension 7447. Alternatively, if you're using a personal phone, the full number for the support center is 928-524-7447. As an exciting update, the support center now has extended hours and live assistance is available from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Fridays. When you call the support center, in addition to receiving live support, a ticket will be created on your behalf for purposes of record keeping and data collection. Lastly, if you encounter the previously mentioned issues, such as being unable to log into or access an NPC computer outside of support center hours, you have the option to send an email detailing your issue to support@npc.edu. This email will also function as a ticket submission on your behalf. When to report an issue or submit a ticket. If you're unable to access an account or technology crucial for your job, when a function or attribute of a college supported hardware or software is bothersome, cumbersome, or not functioning properly, when you believe the college should explore or adopt a new technology, for general tech concerns or issues, when a tech tool could enhance a specific aspect of your job, if one of your students requires tech assistance. Regarding the last point, I've received several questions in these mini sessions. Recognizing that students might not know how to seek technical help, or even if directed, they might not reach out to the appropriate resource, I encourage you to feel empowered to submit a ticket on behalf of your student. Just ensure to include their phone number and/or email so that TAS can directly connect with them, alleviating you from being the go-between. I'd like to briefly address a common concern that arises frequently. Moodle is a college-supported platform, and what sets it apart is that it's managed by 3 different departments. In my department, ITCS, we handle design-related issues such as importing content from one shell to another, setting up sandboxes, and consolidating lab shells into a single core shell. Records and registration initiates the creation of an official core shell. If you find that a course you're teaching isn't appearing in MyMPC and Moodle, it's likely a records and registration matter. Finally, TAS manages the link between Genzabar, Moodle, and MyMPC. Any issues like a course shell lacking student listings, losing access to your course shell, or discrepancies between MyMPC and Moodle fall under TAS's purview. I understand it's a lot to remember, but the key takeaway is this. When in doubt about who can assist you with a Moodle issue, simply put in a ticket. It'll efficiently reach the correct department in person to provide you with the necessary assistance. If you find that a ticket you've submitted is not being addressed and you're seeking additional support, Deb Stewart, our Director of Technical Services, is the point of contact. Feel free to reach out to her directly, especially if you have concerns about an issue that hasn't been resolved adequately or efficiently. Why utilize the ticketing system for reporting tech issues? It aids in pinpointing areas where improved tech training or support may be necessary. It furnishes essential data for the acquisition of new technologies or the replacement of outdated ones. And fundamentally, technology should serve as a tool that simplifies rather than complicates your job. So if you have an issue, we want to know about it and resolve it as efficiently as possible. Finally, a recent addition to the ticketing system is the post-resolution survey that'll be sent to you after each ticket is closed. Your feedback is of great importance, and tickets flagged as not adequately addressed will diligently be followed up on. I strongly urge you to take a moment to complete the survey, as it provides valuable insights for TAS to gauge their performance and identify areas for improvement. Thank you for joining this brief training session, and as always, feel free to contact me if you have any additional questions or concerns.